What's going on YouTube? Welcome to episode 56 of the U.S.S. CERRITOS tutorial. I'm ZeroElite and I just want to thank you very much for tuning in today's episode. And if you haven't, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and helping me in supporting the channel. I can't thank you enough for that. Today we got kind of a short one, only about 6 minutes, but I wanted to squeeze this into the tutorial because I had a couple of people asking for it. Today we're going to build a shuttle, and we're going to be doing kind of more of a conservative one because I really wanted to make one that you can fit inside the shuttle bay uh, bays that I made on the Cerritos. Now, when we do the Enterprise D, I want to actually try to see if I can make one maybe slightly bigger, but I'll have to play that one by ear, and that's going to be dictated by the size of the shuttle bay that I end up with. But I think this will still be pretty cool at the end of the day, excuse me, it looks like a shuttle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So today we are going to be using white concrete blocks and smooth quartz. We're going to be using the smooth quartz for the nacelles. We're only going 4 back, and there's going to be, I think that's 2, 3. There's going to be a 3 gap in between them. We're going to delete that underneath. This is relatively very easy build to do. And there's a couple of reasons why I decided to go this size. I didn't, well, you'll see what I mean when it's done, but I didn't want to go much bigger than this because I had 2 criterias that I wanted to meet. I wanted to make sure that, for one, this shuttle can fit inside this bay, and 2, I did not want it to hit the roof. To me, it has to look like it can fit inside without it hitting anything. So that's why we're going to make it the size that it is. It looks, I don't know if it's going to look super small, but it is going to look a little bit small. You could, I think if they had the mechanics for it, we definitely would probably be able to sit in it. But for the purpose of this, we're not going to be able to do an interior on it. This is going to be a purely cosmetic look, just so this way when you come into your ship, you can look into your shuttle bay pods and actually see Shuttlecraft in there, which I think is pretty cool. Um, we're literally almost already done with this. That's why it's going to be such a short video, but I'm going to be building a couple of these. So this way, when we come in, we look over to the right to this bay, we'll have 3 nice shuttlecraft to look at. I think we're going to take off the half slabs on the sides just to give it a little bit more dimensions. And then we'll do white concrete on the back. And other than that, we're using quartz just to have a differentiation in color between the two. So not a next generation shuttlecraft, but still a shuttlecraft nonetheless. I think when you look at it, there's no doubt what it is. Um, that's just about the best that we can do with it. I wish that we had more color half slabs, because if that were the case, what I would have done is I would have had color ones on the front and back. Um, so it kind of is what it is in that regard. I'm going to try to mess around a little bit here and see if I can add in a lip maybe to make it look a little bit more like next gen, but everything that I kind of do right here just doesn't really pan out the way I want it to, and I'm just going to go back to what we had just a second ago. Because I'm thinking, well, maybe I can just go back one more. Yeah, to me now it looks kind of like a duck, and I'm not really feeling all that. You can say try to do more of a progression there to give it that front nose that shuttles from Next Generation are known to have, and it's just not really working based off the size that we got here. So I think we're just going to go back to what we had before and call this one a done deal. Pretty close to the design I did for the shuttlecraft for my Enterprise A, which is where I got it from, but I don't believe I did a tutorial for it. Um, so I wanted to get a point to get this out there. But like I said, when we do the Enterprise D, my goal is to try to build a larger shuttle that will be able to fit in the shuttle bay. But I think regardless, this will be pretty cool. I think you'll be pretty happy with it. I know I'm pretty happy just the fact to have it in here. It looks kind of along the lines it's supposed to look. Definitely a Federation shuttlecraft. And now at this point, we're just repeating the same process that we did before. I think we're in pretty good shape so far. All right, so now we're over to the other shuttle bay door or shuttle bay pod. I'm only doing it in the back three. The two ones on the end, I decided just to leave those empty. I don't see any reason why you couldn't add this in any of your Federation ships. Um, I think it wouldn't stick out like a sore thumb in a sense that it would look off. I think if anything, it would definitely help to bring out just a little bit more detail in your ships, which is the whole point of this, just to get a little bit more oomph than what we had before. Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to, we could have left that lip there like we had, but that doesn't look bad. To each his own at that point. I think the only thing that we're missing at this point is maybe a couple like computer consoles in between the shuttlecraft. So we're going to grab one of these grid pixel blocks, if I can find it. I think I need to go just a little bit further down. There we go. So we're going to grab the warp hypia. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sorry about that. And I'm just doing this just to get a little bit more um, life in this room, because I think it's missing just a little bit of that. And I think these blocks, I mean, that's really all we got to do right there. I don't know if on the ends we'd need to do it. That might be overkill. But those two open spaces here and here, um, I think that's what was missing right there. And just that little bit of detail, I think definitely helps to make the ship come to life just a little bit more than what we had before. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We've got to still have a couple more things to do before we wrap up the U.S.S. CERRITOS tutorial. I just wanted to throw this out there again that I am no longer taking requests on interior rooms that you want to see added. At this point, I'm just going to show everything that I've done, and then we're going to call it a day. So I don't think we're even going to top 60 videos. Tomorrow's episode, we're going to be doing the cargo room, and then we have the medical bay and lounge to do as well. But I actually have to hop on and build those, so definitely keep an eye out for that this week. And that's going to wrap us up today. I just want to thank everybody again for tuning in today's episode. If you did enjoy this content, please help me out. Hit that like and subscribe button, helping me in supporting the channel. Also, new subscribers, don't forget to hit notifications on so you always get notified when those new videos drop. And speaking of new videos, don't forget you can always catch my new Starship Evo builds dropping on Mondays, my Minecraft videos dropping Tuesdays through Fridays. And those videos drop at 7 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me. I just want to thank you all again for tuning in today's episode. I hope everybody has a happy and safe week, and I'll catch you on the next episode.